Good evening, my name is Trevor Williams and I am from Team 27. For the past few weeks, my team and I have been working very hard on this research project. The entrepreneur we have chosen is Dan Cathy, the Chief Operating Officer of Chick-fil-A Incorporated. Now, you may be wondering what qualities make an entrepreneur and leader successful. The definition of an entrepreneur is somebody who takes up the financial responsibility for a business. They take on that risk. They see something, they want to do something in the business world that hasn't been done before. And so therefore they strive to do it no matter what obstacles they may face. A good leader is successful because they encourage those around them. They do not micromanage and tell their employees what to do and how to do it. They simply set the goal and encourage them and push all the employees to reach that certain goal. And also, what sets an entrepreneur and a leader apart from all others is a sense of dedication. An entrepreneur is dedicated because they want to have that change in the business industry. They know that their idea is very original and will have a huge effect on the business. And also, a leadership set apart from all others is that they know the goal at the end of the tunnel. They know that their team must reach that goal in order for that business to be the most successful business in the industry. Dan Cathy, the person we have chosen for this project, is the Chief Operating Officer of Chick-fil-A Incorporated. Chick-fil-A has over 60,000 employees and continues to hire new people every day. And their net income before and after taxes in 2011 was $4.1 billion, which is very impressive for a company despite this economic trouble we are in as of now. As you can see, the geographic territory of Chick-fil-A is very immense. Chick-fil-A is all over the United States of America with a large concentration in the Southeast. Now, for some poor souls out in the Midwest, they don't have many Chick-fil-A's in such states as Nevada and Oregon and Idaho and Montana, but with Chick-fil-A ever expanding, this may change, and Chick-fil-A may open many restaurants and branches in those states in the years to come. Chick-fil-A can trace its origins back to a restaurant called the Dwarf Grill, which was opened by the company's founder Samuel Truett Cathy in 1946. Samuel Cathy, who is now the CEO and president of Chick-fil-A, opened the store in Hapeville, Georgia in 1961. Samuel Cathy registered the Chick-fil-A name in 1967, and there was also the first Chick-fil-A in the food court, which was located outside of Atlanta. However, the first Chick-fil-A restaurant was finally opened in 1986. And as of today, in 2012, Chick-fil-A has over 1,000 restaurants as well as drive-through locations. And other restaurants include little stores located in malls and colleges and hospitals. And we here, like I said earlier, at the University of Florida, love stopping by Chick-fil-A to greet the warm employees after class. Dan Cathy shows a great deal of leadership skills as well as entrepreneurship skills. He's only been the Chief Operating Officer of Chick-fil-A for a few years, but he's already been spending plenty of time being a great leader and entrepreneur. He currently has a web series called the Leadership Toolkit. And one of those things in the toolkit is a running baton, in which he says that every now and then a leader must pass on the baton to someone else. He has many different tools that state a leader should be this, a leader should be that, a leader should be faithful, a leader should push through any obstacles they may face. And as the leader and entrepreneur of Chick-fil-A, he is a great human being, and all entrepreneurs should strive to be a little bit more like Dan Cathy. Chick-fil-A's mission statement is to be America's best quick service restaurant. And you may be wondering, how does Dan Cathy ensure that every Chick-fil-A is up to this motto? Well, every time that Dan Cathy visits a Chick-fil-A branch, he ensures that the food, the employees, the atmosphere is all up to Chick-fil-A standards to make sure the customers will be happy, and that no matter what, they will believe that this is America's best restaurant and come back time and time again to enjoy great food, great service, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Like all businesses nowadays, Chick-fil-A is going green. And Dan Cathy makes sure that they are going environmentally friendly in many different ways. For example, the cups are made from a very different material than paper, which help them be recycled at nearby facilities a lot easier than paper cups would be. And also, their travel carriers as well as kitty bags are made from a 100% recyclable material. Many of their stores, in fact, all of their stores in California, must recycle as much as possible. And that program is going to be extended to more stores by 2014. And also, Chick-fil-A is looking into different ways that their packaging and shipping companies can save money and save fuel costs to help save the company money and to help save the environment. So Chick-fil-A is certainly doing its part to stay green. Chick-fil-A, like I said earlier, is going green, and they are instilling that in all of their different branches, including this branch, which is called Montgomery Plaza. This building, as well as many future Chick-fil-A restaurants, boast many green ideas. For example, the building has skylights, which save the money from having to light using electricity. They also have low-flow water fixtures, which help save an abundant amount of water each year. And also, 20% of the building material can be recycled. And they also use less material. So not only in building the restaurant, but while the restaurant operates, it saves money, it saves energy, and it saves everyone the hassle of having to pay higher energy bills. So Chick-fil-A is certainly doing its part. Like most corporations, Chick-fil-A is going global. They're doing that in order to have a higher revenue and to have a better reach across the world. The first two markets that Chick-fil-A will make itself available to will be Puerto Rico and Mexico. And although these ventures won't happen until the next 10 years, it shows that Chick-fil-A is dedicated to helping improve the world with better food and better service. Each year, Chick-fil-A has a leader cast, which can be broadcast to 20 different locations across the world. It's located out inside of Atlanta, Georgia, and can be viewed in 20 different countries, such as Barbados, the British Virgin Islands, Costa Rica, Guam, Guyana, Jamaica, Mexico, Nigeria, Panama, the Philippines, Scotland, South Africa, and Switzerland, just to name a few. And here is a promotional video from the event, which happened this year in 2012.
The choices you make define the leader you become. And the choices you make are not just about you. They're about the positive impact you can have on your organization, your community, and beyond. Our world needs everyday leaders who will choose to make it a better place. That's what Chick-fil-A LeaderCast 2012 is all about. On May 4th, 2012, you will be empowered with life-changing insights from renowned leaders, broadcast live from Atlanta and simulcast into communities around the globe. Soledad O'Brien, Tim Tebow, Patrick Lencioni, John Maxwell, Angela Arns, Roland Fryer, Urban Meyer, Andy Stanley, and Sheena Iyengar, together in one place on one day. One of the greatest discoveries you will ever make at Chick-fil-A LeaderCast is that your everyday choices can lead to extraordinary results. That's why you should choose to attend this can't-miss event right within your community. You will be challenged, inspired, encouraged. You will see just how far your own choices.
3, 2, 1.
In 2008, Dan Cathy's father, Samuel Truett Cathy, the founder of Chick-fil-A, was awarded with the William E. Simon Philanthropic Leadership Award, which is given to those philanthropists who show dedication to their causes. And also, Chick-fil-A has the Windshape Foundation, which was founded in 1982. It grew from Dan Cathy's father's desire to shape winners by helping young people succeed in life through scholarships and other youth-supported programs. Each year, the foundation awards 20 to 30 students with scholarships up to $32,000 and is jointly funded by the Windshape Foundation as well as Berry College. In addition, Chick-fil-A has given over $25 million to their many employees each year. So Chick-fil-A is very generous when it comes to foundations. Like most businesses, Chick-fil-A has gone social, and so has Dan Cathy. Both have a Facebook account as well as Twitter account, and both allow them to communicate with employees and customers very effectively. Chick-fil-A has a Facebook account which allows them to have polls, which help customers tell them which items they like, which items they don't like, and which items they miss. So thanks to social networking, Chick-fil-A has had a bigger impact on their customers as well as employees. Like most companies again, Chick-fil-A has many different ways it must remain competitive, viable, and sustainable in the market. Chick-fil-A started out with 4 main ideas to think about. They would not open up their own franchises, it would be a joint venture with a local businessman. And 2, they would operate solely out of shopping malls, which of course has changed because Chick-fil-A has over 1,000 standalone restaurants. And also, the financing would not come from debt, but primarily through profits. And also, which makes Chick-fil-A a very different company in the fast food chain, is that they would make customers be the top priority. Which these 4 ideas have helped Chick-fil-A remain competitive, viable, and sustainable, and it will for many years to come. Despite this economy, Chick-fil-A has been very profitable, probably because they have one of the best marketing campaigns known to man. Their selling good is chicken, but what markets their goods? Cows, with giant posters that read, "Eat more chicken," which it's pretty hilarious and has a lot of customers loving the marketing campaign. And also, despite many companies failing during this economic recession, this year, Chick-fil-A marked its 41st consecutive year of profits, which says it was up 12% from the 2007 and 2008 year. And also, since the recession began in 2008, they have opened over 83 stores, which is very good for a company despite all of the economic problems that is being caused. Chick-fil-A was founded as a business with strong beliefs, and it remains that way today. Despite many public allegations nowadays that Chick-fil-A doesn't like people of certain beliefs and backgrounds, in fact they do. Chick-fil-A loves all employees and customers and puts them all first. However, Chick-fil-A was founded on beliefs and asks that everybody respect those beliefs, and in return, Chick-fil-A will respect everyone else's beliefs, as long as the customer is always first. While Dan Cathy's reign as Chief Operating Officer of Chick-fil-A Incorporated has been short, he has done a very great job of leading the company. For example, he has done a great job promoting the business, ensuring the products are of great quality and up to Chick-fil-A standards, as well as practicing good management. He knows that to be a good manager, you must see the overall picture of the business and also get to know the employees and the customers. That way, Chick-fil-A is family-friendly, as it always has been. In conclusion, our team, Team 27, feels that Dan Cathy is a fantastic entrepreneur as well as leader. We have come to certain findings such as Mr. Cathy participates in many meetings as well as other events that help shape the company. He also does not spend his time at the headquarters. Like a good manager, he ventures out into the businesses to see how things are in the real world. And Mr. Cathy also knows that visiting the employees as well as customers will result in a positive relationship from managers to employees and from the company to its customers. Mr. Cathy shows exactly how a good manager should run a business, and we all agree that we should all be a little bit more like Dan Cathy.